Life doesn't always go the way you expect. The people you want by your side start to dwindle. But right there, the greatest transformation begins. Imagine standing at the crossroads of your life as an AI algorithm processes a multitude of choices, just like a person. The path you thought you would be on has suddenly disappeared. The companions you counted on have taken different roads. You are left standing alone at the edge of the unknown. It's unsettling, isn't it? We are taught to fear the unexpected, the unplanned, the solitary. But what if we told you that this is not a moment of despair, but a moment of potential? What if this solitude, this unexpected turn of events, is the beginning of your greatest journey? This is where you start to learn the power of solitude. This is where you begin to understand that the unpredictability of life is not a curse, but a blessing. In the midst of all this, the seeds of a profound transformation are sown. Why do people fear being alone? It's a question that has perplexed humanity for centuries. Society often paints solitude as something to be dreaded, a sign of failure. We're social creatures after all. We thrive in communities and families, and when we find ourselves alone, it can feel as if we have somehow failed to maintain those vital connections. But this is a misconception. Solitude is not a symbol of defeat. It's not a sign that we've been abandoned or that we're unworthy of companionship. Quite the contrary. Solitude can be a powerful catalyst for self-discovery, a chance to look inward and truly get to know ourselves. When we're alone, we're free from the distractions and influences of others. We're left with our thoughts, our dreams, our fears, much like an AI left to learn from a vast database of photos. It's an opportunity to understand who we are at our core without the noise of the world around us. So the next time you find yourself alone, don't let fear take hold. Embrace the silence. Use it as a tool for introspection and growth. See it for what it truly is, a gateway to self-discovery. Solitude is not a sign of failure, but a gateway to self-discovery. Why do you need to walk alone sometimes? This question may seem daunting, but let's delve into it. Picture the greatest leaders, artists, and entrepreneurs throughout history. The common thread that weaves their stories together is that, at some point, they all had to walk their path alone. Imagine Albert Einstein, for instance. His revolutionary ideas about relativity were initially met with skepticism and even ridicule. Yet, he persevered, standing alone against a sea of doubt. Or take Vincent van Gogh, who in his lifetime sold only one painting out of the hundreds he created. He walked his artistic journey alone, not swayed by the lack of recognition or understanding. Even in the world of entrepreneurship, figures like Steve Jobs and Elon Musk embarked on their paths with visions that many could not comprehend. They dared to walk alone, undeterred by the naysayers. Now, why is this solitude necessary, you may wonder? It's because sometimes people may not understand your vision. They may not see the world through your lens, comprehend your dreams, or grasp the depth of your aspirations. And that's perfectly okay. The key is not to let this lack of understanding deter you. After all, it's your vision, your journey. It's not about convincing others to see what you see. It's about believing in your own vision, in your own potential. Don't waste your time waiting for people to understand you. You need to understand yourself first. How does solitude help in building a stronger character? Now that's a question worth pondering. Solitude, my friends, is not just a state of being alone. It's a state of being with oneself, a state of self-discovery and self-improvement. It's the stage upon which the drama of character development unfolds. In the hustle and bustle of life, the noise of the outside world often drowns out our inner voice. But when we embrace solitude, we create an environment where our inner voice can be heard loud and clear. We get a chance to introspect, to understand who we truly are, what we want, and where we are headed. And understanding oneself is the first step towards building a stronger character. There's an old saying, character is what you do when no one is watching. This underscores the importance of discipline in character building. When we are alone, there are no external pressures, no societal expectations. We are free to do as we please. It's easy to let go and indulge in easy pleasures. But it's in these moments, when we choose discipline over indulgence, when we stick to our principles and commitments even when no one is watching, that we build a strong character. Discipline is not just about following a strict regimen, it's about control. It's about making the right choices, and most importantly, it's about consistency. It's about doing the right thing, day in and day out, whether you feel like it or not. And solitude offers the perfect setting to practice and strengthen this discipline. A strong character is not built overnight. It's a journey that often begins in solitude. When we are alone, we are not influenced by others. We are not distracted by the noise of the world. We are free to focus on ourselves, to work on our strengths, to address our weaknesses, and to shape ourselves into the person we aspire to be. Sometimes you feel the greatest solitude in a crowd, but when you're alone, you can find your greatest strength. So embrace solitude, for it is not a sign of weakness, but a source of strength, a tool for building a strong mind and a stronger character. You don't need approval to succeed. This statement, while simple, carries a profound truth within it. Success is an individual journey, a path you carve through your choices, your risks, and your perseverance. Each one of us has the power to shape our destiny, to navigate our own course through life's unpredictable seas. Often we hesitate, we falter, we second-guess ourselves, waiting for others to validate our decisions. However, true success, true fulfillment, comes from trusting ourselves, from having the courage to take that first, potentially daunting step. Taking risks is not about being reckless. It's about embracing the unknown, about having the faith in ourselves to overcome whatever obstacles may arise. It's about learning, growing, and discovering our strengths in the process. Walking your own path is not a lonely journey, but rather a celebration of your individuality. It's about recognizing your unique capabilities, your unique dreams, and daring to chase them, irrespective of societal norms or expectations. Solitude, in this context, is not a confinement, but a form of freedom. A freedom to explore, to experiment, to make mistakes, and to learn from them. A freedom to be authentic, to be true to yourself. The path to self-trust is not an easy one. It requires patience, courage, and resilience. But remember, being alone is freedom, and the one who is free truly lives. Sometimes you have to walk some paths alone. This journey of self-discovery, often feared, holds the key to your true potential. Embracing solitude builds resilience, fosters self-trust, and fuels the drive to carve your own path. The fear of being alone is no match for the strength found in solitude. The greatest leaders, artists, and innovators knew this truth. So remember, it's not about seeking approval, but about understanding yourself. Because you can only reach where you truly belong with your own steps.